What up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. I'm back once again. Got something great for y'all, man. Y'all know how I like to do it. I like to do it big, man. That's why they call me Big Bootsie. They don't call me Big Bootsie for no reason. Trust me. And I got something real humongous for y'all. It's the weekend, man. So I'm feeling real good right now, and I want to set it off right. And I want to set the tone off with giving y'all Artist of the Week. And it starts with my boy Nero, man. Nero, he got the album out. Y'all need to go and check it out. He's doing big things around here in Raleigh. And my brother came through and blessed me with the at the Hot 16 joint at my studio. Him and Shice and the whole crew. But I had to bless Nero with Artist of the Week. He put in work. For y'all that know him, y'all know him from Skull Gang, Joel Santana, the Dipset movement, and he's still holding it down, doing it real big here up in Raleigh, man. So y'all make sure y'all go check out my boy Nero. Can't get no better than that. Now, I want to get into something real heavy. I got a real treat for y'all. This lady, man, I watched her come from school, college. I seen her go travel to overseas to go to school and learn a few things. And, I ain't going to spill the beans. I'm going to let her break all that stuff down to y'all. But she's a person that I admire a lot and, that I highly respect. And I want to bring to y'all Shenelle Mays Smith. Shenelle, what's going on?
Hey, hi, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? So, welcome to your brother's podcast. I had to bring you up here because you are inspiration. You are inspiration, and I know that your story will be a big inspiration to women out there that think everything is easy. Getting in a position such, how such as yourself is in. So, first of all, let them know where you're from.
I am from Harlem, New York City. I live in Atlanta now, and I've been here for about maybe 9 years.
9
But
years, wow. It don't seem like 9. I remember when you first went down there and
I
made
know.
that big move. Okay, so tell them what school you went to and how was your school life going through the whole 4 years of it all. Can you break that down for us?
Well, I went to North Carolina Central University. I was a theater major, so I have a bachelor's degree in performance. And through going through North Carolina Central University, I discovered my love for makeup and grew into becoming the makeup artist that I am now. But my experience at NCCU was amazing. I loved it very much.
Hmm.
And I think it definitely shaped me into the woman I am today.
That's what's up. Well, can we give them a story of how me and you met while you was in Central?
Yes. So I was going to school, and like I said, I was a theater major, and I had met a young lady named Slavy who was also from New York. And basically, she said, "Listen, I got this guy. He's gonna look out for you. He's gonna love you. He's gonna take care of you. I think you guys will vibe." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm down to meet him." And I met you, and literally instantly, within like weeks, months, days, became your little sister and began working with you and helping you when you threw parties. And
Facts.
then it turned into family, and I almost lived with you a couple of times. And
Facts.
our families just really, really merged, and we've always
Yes.
been. Um, my
Yes.
mom my mom, my dad, my grandparents have all met you and
Yeah.
love you. My
Yes.
husband, my kids, they all know Uncle Bootsy.
That's
Like
a
I said,
fact.
family.
Yes. That's a fact. That's my extended family right there in real life. To the point, when they say people um, get so tight that they start to look alike,
Yeah.
and everybody say that you my twin. I swear, and that's a good thing, man. And one
Yeah.
thing I could say, I want to give you your flowers now in front of the world. Um, what made me take a liking to you was because you was loyal, you was consistent, You was always there, even if you was sick, if it rain, sleet, or snow, it doesn't matter. You was there. And when I leave, I could leave you in control of everything. And if it's twenty
Took your
dollars,
money.
$22.05. When I come back, it's gonna be $22.05. And if
I,
anybody think they touching that money, you gonna get on them. They getting cursed out. Ain't nothing to play with. So I knew so you was somebody that always had my back. So that enabled me to run around and do other things. And I know that side's taken care of because my sis got it. And
yes.
now, years later, look at our history. We here now.
Yes.
So
20 years,
yes,
not more.
that's a fact. So I remember when you went to London, right, for
Yeah.
school.
Yep.
Can you
I went.
explain to them what you was doing and what made you go to London? What was you trying to accomplish with that?
I just really wanted to expand my horizons. When I went to go study abroad in London, I studied theater on a greater level. So I went to Stratford on Avon. I took courses over there. I traveled the world, opened up and really began to push me to become a world traveler. I travel all the time now. And I think
Right.
my experience in London really just gave me a love for travel, a love for people, and pushed me to really grow. But I really went over there to study theater.
How long was you over there? I forgot.
8 months.
8 months. Wow.
Yeah,
Did you learn anything new that you could tell me about over there?
I
That it,
partied.
I know that's right. Well, that ain't nothing new you can tell me.
But I got straight A's.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Okay. Another quick question. So once you got into makeup, who was the first person that made you say, "Wow, I'm really doing this"? Who was the first person that made you want to say, "This is what I'm gonna do now"? Who was the
Um,
first big one?
I remember getting makeup brushes for Christmas one Christmas, and I got like makeup brushes and the Ashanti out. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. I would really love to do her makeup one day. And I swear to you, I lie to you not. I had for in 6 months, I was on tour with Ashanti in Indonesia and different parts of China, just really all over places that I never even thought that I would go to with an artist that I never even expected to work with. So I would
Right.
say, and especially because she was so current at the time. Not that she's not current now, but this
Right.
was like when that that famous single, I can't remember the name, but this is all when it began to come out. So it was almost surreal. And then I think working with Kane and the band surreal too, because I was working with young ladies that were my age, and I was on tour with them and doing morning shows with them and
Right.
videos with them, and those were really my peers. So that
Right.
exciting time and just really wowed me.
Mm. So, um, was Nelly around at the time you said?
Yeah, he was around at the time.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
up. That's what's up. Okay. So after that, was you kind of finagling between her and any other celebrities?
Um, it was after Ashanti. I kind of jumped around Danity Kane, different people, and then there was a period of time where I literally was bouncing between Melanie Fiona, Jazmine Sullivan, and Chrisette Michele. I remember when Jazmine Sullivan quit the industry, I was actually on a plane and she sent an email. I was on a plane and she sent an email
Mm-hmm.
to her management company saying that she was no longer going to do music, and like they rushed on the plane and they got us off the plane because they didn't want to send us to LA, because at that point they knew it was going to be a waste of money and they would have to fly
Wow.
us.
Wow.
So
That's crazy. So what made her want to actually consider not doing music anymore? Did she ever give a reason why?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I know she's back and she's amazing, and I'm
Right.
glad the industry, but I'm not sure what made her stop.
Okay, so now, um, being that you mentioned Chrisette Michele, how did you get tied in with Chrisette Michele?
I had a mentor who was her main artist, and through working with the mentor, there were opportunities when she wasn't available for me to become her makeup artist, and then from there, I just grew into her full time makeup artist.
Yeah, I seen, man. It's funny is when you told me you was working with her and traveling with her, so you traveled a lot with her as well, right?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
traveled with her. I've traveled with Alicia Keys. I've traveled with Paula Abdul. So just different people.
Wow, Paula Abdul, that's big. That lineup is big. You know how many people wish they could say they've been in the presence of that just alone to actually learn things, being around those type of people, and rub shoulders and elbows and get to know other people as well. So basically, you could say that was you making your steps up the ladder.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a fact. So what about Alicia Keys? You had any ties with Alicia Keys?
Again, just being a good person, being a loyal person, being someone that people can trust. Other artists felt comfortable with putting in the position to working with the artist that they were primarily working with. So I had another mentor as well, who
Right.
was a primary makeup artist who often was busy doing other things, and she felt very safe and secure with allowing me to go as her artist as well.
Right. Okay. So, um, now, what TV shows have you worked with doing makeup? It's a few big ones.
Yeah, I guess, go backwards. I recently keyed on the Best Man final chapters. I've worked on BMF. I've worked on Black Lightning. I've worked on Underdogs, which is a new movie coming out with Snoop. I've worked on Tyler Perry programs, If Loving You Is Wrong. I have
Wow.
worked on Single Drunk Female. I've worked on a few.
Okay. So the list is long. You said something about Snoop. What about Snoop?
He just had a movie. I guess it's kind of based on his life. I did some additional background work working on that movie, and he's a football coach.
So this is
Uh,
now recent coming.
yeah, it was a couple of months ago, like 2 3 months ago. So it should be coming out soon.
So it's coming out. Oh, that's going to be big. Wow. I didn't
Yeah,
know that. So,
there's a lot of kids, so it wasn't like heavy makeup. I was like on the kids, so it wasn't like heavy makeup or anything like that. It was
right.
just, you know,
Okay. Well, the best man. Let's get into that. That was heavy makeup now.
Yeah, that was heavy makeup. So I was makeup artist for Nia Long and Taye Diggs, and I also was able to get my first SFX credit with
Wow.
doing the MMA scene with Harold Perrineau.
Uh-huh.
Was really exciting because I didn't even really know that. I'm a beauty makeup artist, so I'm a glam makeup artist, as they
Right.
would, or natural makeup artist. Um, So working with blood and gore is something new to me, but I was able
Right.
to accomplish it, and it was amazing on screen, and it allowed me to get my first credit in SFX.
That's what's up. Cause I seen that. I said, hold up. I ain't know sis can do the effects with the makeup as well. So when I seen that, I'm like, wow, she's stepping her game all the way up.
Yeah,
And I was happy. I was happy to actually see that you are making bigger achievement in makeup. That's big to do that right there.
yeah,
That's
it was
kind of
exciting. You know,
so. It was the scene. It was the scene where it was when the boxing he had the
yeah,
MMA fighting thing, right,
yes,
with the blood. Wow. And I was watching that, and I ain't even know I'm watching my sister work right there. That's what's up, man. Wow. So you give me a lot of reasons to be proud and brag about my sister. I can't help it. I'm going to brag all day. And really, it ain't bragging. It's just saying her accomplishments. So Tell me what it's like being on the set of BMF, man. Everybody want to know that. They want to know how do Lil Meech act on set.
Meech is actually very quiet. Um, he only really talks to people that he knows and people that he's comfortable with. Now, I've only been on set with him for season one. I didn't do season two. While they were filming season two, I was filming The Best Man. But I
Okay.
did do season one, and that from January of 2020 to maybe June or July, maybe June of 2020. So it was about a good 6 months. Um, and like I said, he's very quiet. He doesn't talk much, but he's actually really funny. If you get to know him and you see
Right.
his wider,
That's
but
what's
I
up.
also very guarded.
Okay. Well, he probably gets that being, being around what he
Yeah,
grew up around, you know what I'm saying? But I got to give a brother like him thumbs up too. And I know his father and his mom is proud of him because he's playing the hell out of that role. I
yeah,
swear
great
he's
job.
doing,
And I'm
yes,
pretty
he,
sure opened up more now with season two, and now they've been renewed for season three. That was his first time acting, so
he didn't
he's
he didn't take acting classes.
yeah. I heard 50 paid for him to take some courses and really
Okay.
develop character.
Right. That's good. Well, that's a blessing because I know his father was sitting there happy um, that his son don't have to follow his footsteps, and his father basically you could say that he's the Jesus of their family. He laid down so his son can walk that good path. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully he gonna rise again, which is looking like he is. So that's
Yeah,
a good thing. Yes. What about Lil Zane? I seen we ain't heard Lil Zane since music. How is he?
he was cool. I was actually his artist on the show. So I worked with him and Kato, B Mickey. So he was cool. He was funny, sweet, really cool guy. I did
Right.
the guy. So I did Tyshawn. I did. I'm like using their real names and their character names.
Character.
I
Right.
remember, but Tyshawn, Maurice. So I mean, the guys were really cool. They were all really sweet. They were all excited to be there, happy. It was
Right.
a really
It was a good vibe on
yeah.
set. How long it take to actually film that movie? That series, rather.
Well, it was from June until January until June. So about maybe so about 6.5 months for season one. Now I don't know how long it took to film season two. I didn't do season two.
Right. So it's probably about the same thing. And I'm only asking because people would want to know. Like I know about when we did the Paid in Full movie, it took about 3 months to do that movie, and the average movie is 3 months. So with a
Yeah,
series, they probably film straight through,
yeah, but it's
and
longer because they film per episode.
right, and then they'll when they hit the editing room, they'll break it up and
Yeah,
leave off a part where they're about to probably kill somebody to make you want to come back and see it next week, stuff
yeah.
like that. So they
What
chop it
was
up.
cool about that was we only spent like maybe 2 weeks in Detroit, but they chopped up everything that we did in Detroit across all the episodes. So that was really cool to see because we weren't in Detroit for very long, but the footage that we got in Detroit ran pretty much through all the episodes in some
Right,
way.
right. So well, when they first was doing the first auditions for that BMF, man, it was so much pandemonium with that casting call for that. Was you wasn't out there to actually see that part, did you?
No,
You
I
wasn't.
did.
Well, I was, and I can give you some elaboration on that. Um, the lines was literally blocks and blocks from around the corner, and it turned out, my boy knew somebody, so he got us up in there. We ain't wait on no lines and none of that. And we actually got in there. I got pictures of me doing the actual, doing the paperwork. I took the pictures before I went up to see 50 Cent to audition, and it was so much going on. By the time I got to get my boy went upstairs. He went and did his audition, came down. I was supposed to go up next. So much pandemonium was going on, the police came and shut it down before I could
Oh,
walk up the steps and go audition for 50 Cent and his staff that was up there.
oh
50
wow.
Cent started walking down the steps. Man, I was so upset behind that. It was like, wow. But, I'll catch the next audition. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's meant for you. It'll happen.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Maybe that one wasn't meant for me. Maybe it was meant for me to get on part three. 50 Cent, I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming. I got to get in the next joint, man. I'm coming. So, yeah, sis. So, tell us tell us what you got coming up and what's your plans for Shenelle Mays Smith.
Well, I'm looking forward to working on another project. I'm not sure what that'll be, but I'm sure it'll be big. I mean, each project seems to get bigger and bigger. Grateful to God.
Right.
I just for my aesthetic license to Georgia, so I'm now a licensed esthetician in Georgia, and I'm really excited about that. Thinking about taking some more classes and expanding my aesthetic knowledge so I can really break into the skincare industry as well. That's what I've been passionate about for years, and working on things, and I've stopped. So I'm ready to get back into that. Um,
Yep. And you got to bring your brother with you. You remember? We
I
was
know,
we was trying to do the thing. Y'all had it ready and rocking, and like I was
I,
ready. So
I
I
know,
want to get into that because that's
I
big money, and your
yeah.
name is already out there. So that'll be instant cash.
Yeah. So, in due time, like you said, everything, timing is everything. So,
Yes, facts.
I recently found out that my license was transferred. So I'm now licensed in Georgia and New York. And I'm really excited about that. So I've
Wow.
already out to people and just figuring some continuing education opportunities because we're always a student in life. And I just really want to get the knowledge to take it to the next level to really stand behind my name.
Right. That's a fact. So now, being that you're very well known in the industry for makeup as a celebrity makeup artist, how do is there a strategic way you go about booking the for the uh for the TV shows or for artists? Do you book? Do you have someone book, or they just call you up so the other females will understand?
I book. I'm still very relatable. You can catch me on Instagram. My IG is there. My email is attached in my IG bio. I book a lot of my own jobs. I don't necessarily say no to anyone unless it just doesn't serve me. So, I mean, if you're willing to pay the, it works out, then yeah, we can.
That's my sister. That's that Harlem blood in you. That's that Harlem hustle. That's what
Yeah,
we do. That's a fact. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on and spreading love with me and spreading love for my audience because I think y'all pay attention to this. This is for the females. Even if there's some males that do makeup, it is
yeah.
what it
yeah.
is.
Industry has changed so much. Any and everybody can do it.
Right.
It's just passion and the drive for it. It's
Facts.
film and television. It's definitely not for the weak.
Another quick question before we leave. How was it working with 50 Cent? Didn't you do makeup for him on some of his movies or or shows or whatever?
I did 50 a lot with K Slay.
Okay.
K, yeah, we used to do the magazines together and stuff. He's really funny. So I worked
Right.
with him for BMF. And each time I work with him, he always has something funny or slip to say. He's really,
Right.
really visual.
Right.
But working with him is cool. I haven't seen the vicious side.
Right. But you could tell. See, people like him, he don't have no reason to show that vicious side. He did that when he was in the streets. He living his life now.
Yeah.
He's being happy, and I could tell he that type that like to be on set, laughing, joking, and stuff
If
like that.
like if you and he just always has something to say and really most of the time it's funny. Like the first time he seen me on the set of PMF, I had on like a big fluffy fur coat and he was like, oh, you must be the makeup department, hair and makeup, like, just kind of calling you out and just saying
Right.
little, but I mean he's really, from my experience, has been very kind.
Right, no doubt. Smart brother. And, somebody that I admire in this game. He got his good side, and then he got his bad side. I like the good side. I
But
don't
don't we?
know as far as bad side. When I say bad side, is when people be mad at him when he go up on they things and mess with him and taunt them. So that's what I mean by bad side. But
Yeah,
I respect his craft. I like what he doing. Very very smart, and I know I can learn a lot from a brother like that. And that's how I like to move. I like to learn from other brothers that's successful, and I like to give them their flowers and cheer them on because that's how it is. That's how it should be in our culture, man. Let's big each other up. But that's a blessing though that you got to actually work with all these people and learn a lot of things. And now you're going to the next level with what you're doing. Once again, I'm proud of you, and I'm glad to hear that you are now you licensed in two places. That's a beautiful thing. Was it hard to get licensed in New York?
it was a lot of paperwork. I mean, the formalities are not necessarily hard, but you have to coordinate information between two different states, so that
Right,
can be.
right. See, and that right there is a jewel for a makeup artist, up and coming makeup artists, so they can learn and
Yeah,
know the procedures.
there. It's not just about makeup.
It's not just about makeup, so elaborate on that.
I mean, anybody can put product on somebody's face, but it takes a talented individual that's trained in aesthetics to really address somebody's skincare concerns. Not every product is good for every person. And
Right,
if you're not to address somebody's skincare concerns, especially in the film and television industry where time is have about 30 to 40 minutes to get something done, those are the things that need to come into play
right,
immediately before the makeup is even addressed. So you just have to be quick on your feet with that and good with timing. So I
right.
think it's important to be able to, one, take good care of your skin, three, two, be address skincare concerns for other people, and three, also be able to coach them on how to take care of their skin when the process is done.
Right. And do it in a professional manner and make sure that you do not ruin somebody's skin because if that go that's a lawsuit.
Yeah.
So they gotta have people such as yourself, um, trained staff on call. So I get it. I get it. So you just taught me something today, which I didn't even think about it in that manner. I'm thinking put some makeup on somebody, I done got sued.
you know,
It doesn't work that way.
you probably get sued for other reasons.
No doubt. I got you. Well, I appreciate you for coming on the show. And
For having me. I love
as
you.
you grow in your endeavors, I'm gonna have you back up here because I'm proud of my sister, and I want you to still give these lessons to the up and coming makeup artists as we go along. So as you grow, we gonna help the up and comings grow. That sound fair?
Yes, I love that.
Yes, that's
And I'll
what's
be
up.
here in a month.
Right, I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, y'all. Y'all seen Shenelle Mays Smith, y'all. We getting ready to roll up out of here. Jax, you know how we do it. Street Knowledge Podcast. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and we'll be back. Let's go, Jax.